In one early switch, we keep an eye on those as well. Both teams operating with 4.5 forward line, but the game is on, the ball is in, and we're underway. Gaffney
picks. A huge plus for Henry and the lads going in as well, so it's brilliant to see him back.
Niall Holland strikes it very well from his own 50-yard line. It is at the distance and has the accuracy, and it's over the bar for the first score of the game. A pointed free by Niall Holland. Great score by him.
After about 17 minutes, so that was definitely a going chance for Garrod.
Again, Tullaroan pick up the breaking ball. Joe Coughlin hoovers it up well. Pádraig Welch's clearance is half blocked down. Liam Moore's going to take on his man. Take on the Dicksboro. Got him to the back of the net by Liam Moore. Great score for Dicksboro. Badly needed. Richie Tyne of a top-class hurler. There was a handy point on. He took it in and buried it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why he's kind of started the corner forward today as well, Kieran.
But he's outnumbered by the Tullaroan man. And Niall Holland with 2 from 3s. He's going to fancy his chances with 1 from play. Drives it in and drives it straight over the bar. Niall Holland, the Tullaroan goalkeeper, the top scorer in this match. Brilliant play by him.
Absolutely, Kieran. That was an unbelievable strike. And if they do have a bit of a wind in the second half
of the game. Chips it short to Harry Shine. Shine has a yard. Will he get Dicksboro's first point of the match? He does. They've got a point to add to the goal, and we're all square. 10.5 minutes gone. Dicksboro 1-1, Tullaroan 4 points.
Yeah, super score there from Harry Shine. I just looked at him here. They planned a body check which allowed Harry to get into space.
But in fairness to Tullaroan, they get the numbers back there. Shane Stapleton under pressure from 2, pops it back into the middle. Killian Hackett has all the time in the world to take a shot this time. He drives it in and nails this one, no problem from good hurler Hackett, and a good point and a good response. We're all square again, 1-2-5, and it looks like that blood sub has been reversed. Bill Gaffney's back, and John Walton, while he was
very disappointed with.
Shane Stapleton stands over it, just a little bit further than a 65 basically. Normally quite a good free taker. Stapleton gets a good strike at it, and the ball goes in and straight over the bar, and a good start to the free taking duties by Shane Stapleton. He looked to get into it from general play now, but we're all square. Holland will fancy his chances, and maybe the wind has just dropped a little bit as Holland drives it in and has driven it straight over the bar. Brilliant score by Niall Holland, his 4th, and Tullaroan lead by 8 points to 1-3. Directly in line as we look at it here from our camera position, with a chance to level up the score. Stapleton hits it well, and it creeps just inside the far post and over the bar, and we're all square. It's 8 points to 1-5. Tullaroan 8 points, Dicksboro 1-5. A fair reflection, Richie. Over him. The ball breaks inside, picked up by Dan Carroll. Dan Carroll gets it out to the advancing Owen Moylan. Moylan takes the shot from way out on the far side, and a brilliant score by Owen Moylan. Excellent score by the man who was brought in just before the start. Good play by young Dan Carroll to set it up, and Dicksboro hit the front by a point.
Yeah, and look, that's exactly
off out to the far side, out as far as Dylan Simpson. He's got one, he's well able to hit these, and he has hit that one straight over the bar. Great score by Dylan Simpson, well set up by True, and hits it in off the hurl, right-handed, and that ball has gone over the bar. Brilliant score by Dunn. He won it in the ruck, got out through all the players, hit the ball in on the run, off the hurl, a difficult skill, but straight over the bar, and we're all square.
Yeah, super score there from Garrod. That's his 2nd of the day as well.
Keelan Brennan pops it out to the near side, out as far as Peter Welch. A chance for Tullaroan to level it up, and Welch sticks it in and puts it straight over the bar, and we're all square again. We've been level a number of times in this first half, right good for close to the far post, and it has gone in and has gone wide on the far side. And Patrick O'Reilly, our referee, has seen enough. It's half time, 2 minutes into injury time. With a hooshing and shoving in the middle with the 2 left-handers, Gaffney and Hackett, and it's Hackett who wins it and gets Dicksboro on the first attack of this second half, wins the free from the middle of the field. Simpson will fancy his chances, drills it in and has put it straight over the bar. Brilliant accurate shooting by Simpson, his 3rd point of this match. Good display from him and continuing the form from last week.
Yeah, absolutely. It's brilliant striker of the ball, off his left-hand side, and as I said about Dicksboro.
Holland on the line, brilliant save by Holland, good shot by Carroll. He'd fancy his chances of scoring that. Harry Shine picks up the breaking ball, gets it out as far as Anthony Clifford. Good play by Shine. Clifford takes the shot and puts it straight over the bar. Good score by Dicksboro. They go in front, they lead we're level, 1-10 to 13 points. Chance of a goal, Rich?
Yeah, definitely a chance of a goal there for Dan Carroll. Brilliant save from
to the middle. Kind of a bobbly one in towards Harry Shine, but flicked away from him. And the ball gets as far as Dylan Simpson. Simpson goes back to him and Holland. Holland, the cornerback, is going to have the shot. Drops it in towards the goal and has driven it over the bar. Another score for Tolerone. A good score by Eamon Holland. Well created by Dylan Simpson. And a fine finish by a man, Richie, we wouldn't see getting too many points.
No, absolutely not. But he's having a fantastic game, corner.
12 minutes at a time. Stapleton with a chance to equalise. They trail by a point. 1-10 they have. Tullaroan with 14. Every one of these frees is going to be vital now. Stapleton hits it well and puts it straight over the middle of the crossbar. We're all square again here in Freshford. 111 to Dicksboro, 14 points to Tolerone. Simpson bends, lifts and strikes it in left-handed and brilliant, swings it in on the wing, draws it in, and an excellent score by Simpson as Tolerone go back in front, 15 points to 111.
Yeah.
Back on this second half, Shine drills it out to the near side, out towards Tom McPhillips, just about keeps it in, a chance for McPhillips to get another shot away, and it's a good shot by McPhillips, and it's straight over the bar. Good score by Tom McPhillips, and Dicksboro narrow the gap back to a point, 112 to 16 points.
Yeah, brilliant score there, in fairness, Evan Cody.
Casey has looked like he's taken over the free taking duty. No, it's Shane Stapleton who takes it. The green helmets confused me. Stapleton drops it over the bar. We're back. Eamon Holland clears it down the far side, looking over there for Peter Welch. Welch catches it brilliantly on the hop, and he's going to shoot on the back foot from 50 yards out. Swings it in and swings it over the bar for one of the best scores of the day so far. Brilliant score by Peter Welch.
Yeah, brilliant score there from Peter, in fairness. That's his second point of the day, and Tullaroan are getting a great return.
This is effectively a 65 for him. Bends, lifts and strikes, gives it plenty of height. He's connected with it well, and he has put it straight over the bar. Another pointed free for Shane Stapleton. He's been very good in the frees, Richie.
On the field.
John Walton, stylish hurler on for the remainder of the match. Little less than 10 minutes to go. Dylan Simpson with a difficult free, tight angle. Gets a good connection on it and has drifted it straight in and over the bar. Brilliant striking by Simpson. Some addition to have a good free taker in your team, and in fairness to both of these teams, they seem to have that, but that's a brilliant score from Simpson.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned
Simpson gets it as far as John Walton. Walton tries to break forward, gets it back out to Dylan Simpson. He'll fancy his chances from there, hits it in left-handed and has driven it straight over the bar for another score from Dylan Simpson. A succession of scores from him in this second half. Richie's been outstanding.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, and you know what, they're just putting the foot on the accelerator now, Kieran. That's after stretching and stretch it out to a 6-point win.
Niall Holland from his own 65 lifts it in and drives it in and straight over the bar. Brilliant hurling by Holland. Some addition to have that in your locker. 4 points going Moylan. Moylan doesn't make contact with the ball after throwing it up, but in fairness to him, he gets it back out to Mark Nolan, and Nolan shoots off his left hand side. Looks like a good run, and Robbie Shorty gives the nod, and it's a point for Dicksboro. Good score by Mark Nolan. They needed that, Richie, but they're going to need a bit more.
Yeah, they definitely needed something out of that attack here on. Alright, yeah, it brings it back to 5 points. So
in there is number 19, who is Jim Moore, who has come on for the latter stages of this game. Moore takes the shot from out on the right hand side and hits it in and over the bar. And everything you want from a
square ball there. It did end up in the net, but
Niall Holland hits it down towards the far end of the field, and there goes the final whistle. And a great win for Tullaroan. They've got 2 from 2. 24 points to 115. They've beaten Dicksboro. Tullaroan with 2 from 2. Dicksboro now with 2 defeats from 2, Richie.